You, you're a monster. A fucking monster.
I fucking knew it! You are a part of this! You've been bullshitting me this whole time! Tell me what I need to know. Now! I will put your head through that fucking door! Where's Mary? Where's the fucking crooked man? I've already asked you and I don't like repeating myself. Where's the mirror shard? You've been holding out on me, Butcher.
No, come on. It's the mirror.
Well, I'm here now, and I'm gonna sort this all out.
You think I want to live with this at my back? It hasn't been easy for me.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
Spent the day chain smoking.
With all these raw materials, it looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got his hooks into everybody, and it's pretty clear how. All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. The gear, and slave labor to work it. Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor. So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much. He's got all he needs. The raw materials. And the slave labor to process them. The raw materials? It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap. These shackles. He's using slave labor. No wonder people are coming to him for magic. When I get my hands on that crooked bastard, I'm gonna make him pay for all this. What the fuck are you hiding back there?
It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze. But it's a hard one to live with. This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this.
No telling how long it's been like that. Bet that's what Beast was talking about. Where's the magic mirror shard? Quit fucking around and tell me. Why don't you tell me what was in that package at Auntie Greenleaf's?
So, none of that interests you?
Who's they? Who are you talking about?
I needed your help.
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up? Shit. Is everybody on here? Huh. Looks like math or something. Looks like Crane's. I'm sure he handled it just fine. It's seen some abuse.
Yeah. What about Crane?
Doesn't look like you're doing a brisk business. Not a lot of demand for freezer-burned cutlets. So what was in that package? I've seen them before. What are you afraid of?
That whole crew!
Just open the door, Johann, and it won't be your problem anymore.
I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. You're the big bad wolf, aren't you?
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same. What is this mess? What was going on here?
It's just broken glass. How should I know?
Whatever it was, the way it was set up, it looks like some kind of a list. Looks like they had a lot to keep track of. Too bad they had time to erase it all. No, it looks like it was an ingredient or raw material. Probably something that went through all this. What were they making in here?
Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in.
Don't you see what's going on here?
Oh, yeah? How? Oh, yeah? Why? This is just horrible. You don't have to tell me.
I can tell just by looking at it that your meat ain't selling.
Really, Sheriff? You won't. Okay. That is when I even get fresh meat.
This could have been useful. Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. How the hell did all this happen? And I didn't see it. Didn't stop it. He's enslaving fables on my watch. Right. Sometimes this is a dirty job. They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary? That's enough, Johann. I've heard all I need to.
Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. Shows what I get for being nice. That summer was even hotter than this one. I guess they were sizing the place up. All cause of that heat wave.
They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there. Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. And if you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now. I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here? Well, by the looks of this place, they probably already knew I was on my way. I made a strong impression over at the pawn shop.
The things that must have gone on here. All this, it doesn't seem worth it.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic, that symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it? Could be dangerous stuff. There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
They probably took Crane there, too. Yeah, or someplace like that. I'm not. What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at, the Lucky Pawn. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Oh, it's you. Well?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
Well, you're not the only one.
Okay.
You know, if you had just kept your mouth shut about me, Beast wouldn't have lost his head over at the Open Arms. I lost my job because of you. I needed that.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately. So have you, Bigby. If you had just told me what was going on, things would have been different at that shithole.
Just consider yourself lucky I had other things to do.
No. I guess you wouldn't have anything to say about that, even if she was just working the desk.
Are you gonna let me in or what? Look, I'm coming in.
I don't know. Talking has a way of escalating with you. Beast!
We don't need to bring him into this. I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. It's the principle of it.
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
And then you run and call him again?
We'll finish this later. But we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
It's no secret anymore. So can you just cooperate? Do we really need to bring Bigby into this? But I just don't think he's going to improve our situation. With good reason. Look what happened.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
So can we finish this later? Now that Bigby's here, let's just...
Fine.
Well, now he knows why I called. Locked in the back of some car headed for who knows where.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man?
I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone else?
No, it's fine.
Nice to see you too, Beauty. Snow sent me.
Oh, what for?
Well, you're probably better off. Do you really want to be wrapped up in a place like that? After what you saw in there?
I'm out of options, Bigby.
I didn't say you couldn't work there. It was Beast that had the problem with it.
And you had nothing to do with it?
You actually wanted that job?
Let me guess. Not your problem? I didn't call you.
Why would I call you? No, that was... Forget it.
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the Woodlands.
This place, this world, it's still so foreign to us. Even after all these years.
We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not. Fuck off. There are a lot of fables who have it a lot worse off than you. Or me, for that matter. I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe. It's been a long time.
I'm not doing anything really wrong. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address? You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? You know that butcher shop, the cut above? No. You gotta understand, I needed work.
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beast for me? If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me? You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have. Or, was it Beast?
I gotta know one thing first.
So, let's not get into busting down doors today, all right?
What are you doing here?
What do you want?
I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, the Lucky Pawn, that's where I borrowed the money. The Lucky Pawn, that's where I borrowed the money.
That slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river. Wait, who do you deal with? Or, was it Beauty?
I really needed the money. I still do, because I think it's for the Crooked Man.
What do you want?
What do you want, Bigby?
If someone called, it must have been Beast. I certainly didn't.
I told you to stop. You just kept coming. I told you you had the wrong idea. I told you I was on a murder case. You didn't even give me a fucking chance to explain. I was just there doing my job, and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
You think you're the only one?
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on. Talk. Now.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
You wouldn't fucking listen.
You really know how to smooth things over, Bigby.
You're telling me that with a place like this, you're so hard up that you need to work for the Crooked Man? The same guy you just told me you think is gonna kill you? Bullshit!
Nothing you want to say?
Well?
I'm sure you'll be fine. There are other jobs out there.
That's easy for you to say.
Stirring the pot?
I don't know what to do now. It wasn't my first choice of workplace.
That is, if I remember it right.
You should have been straight with me. Beauty?
Who's there?
It's your pal, Bigby. I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back? We're out of money and we're up against the wall here, okay?
We're out of money. And answers. That's why I called.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive. I thought you were having money problems. Nothing. It's a nice place you got here, but it doesn't look like you're suffering to me. So what's this about? You've lived here a long time, and you've never called me over.
We can't bring him into this. He's just going to make things worse. He always does.
Well, he's here now, so let's see what he can do. We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate things.
I called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out.
You called me, okay? So cut the bullshit and quit wasting my time.
Bigby, don't leave.
No, please don't.
We have to tell him. He's the only one who can help.
Just answer me this first. I don't want to end up like that girl in the open arms.
I don't want to end up getting taken like Crane.
We have to tell him. There's just no other way. What if we did have some information on the Crooked Man?
You think you're the only ones in danger? Then tell me what the fuck is going on. You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? Bigby, don't you hear us? We're in danger here. Let me just...
Can we finish this conversation first?
I just need to get that.